Declare together. Everything I need, you already have. You already have. But my worship, you don't have. You don't have. I count it as a privilege.
I count it as a privilege
to worship you.
To worship you.
You own it all. You own it all. Everything I need.
Everything I need. You already have.
This one thing.
But my worship you don't have. I count it as a privilege to worship.
Every time you give him worship is a privilege. I count it
as a privilege.
It's very expensive.
To worship.
Some people are looking for a way to give it to him, but there is no way.
I count it as a privilege to worship you.
And make him know you own it all.
Everything I need, you already have.
But my worship, you don't have it.
You don't have.
That's a privilege.
I count it as a privilege
to worship you. I'm sure by now you've gotten it where you own it all. To sing unto you, Jesus.
I count it as a privilege.
It's a great honor. It's not a common honor. Don't assume it's given to everyone. I count it as a privilege to worship you. Every time I lift my hands is a privilege.
I count it as a privilege.
Every time I lift my voice is a privilege. Even when I don't know what to say, just to worship. I count it as a privilege to worship you. In my speechlessness, that my heart is grateful.
I count it as a
privilege to worship. It's a privilege that I'm not taking for granted.
I count it as a privilege to worship you.
Proclaim you won't see all.
You won't see all. Everything I need, you already have.
But my
worship, you don't have.
yourself for me.
Everything I need, you already have.
But my worship, you don't have it.
You don't have.
It's a privilege.
I count it as a privilege